Don't judge me. Tired.
Okay. I think it's in a strong place, but it could be better. Yeah, like apparently there's like rumors that they're forming a union, and I'm like, no, skip all that. Like, I get why they want to do that because esports players are treated badly on many occasions, but like don't form a union. Like that's just stupid. It's essentially just history repeating itself, and we've all seen it over and over and over again. Also, I heard about something about the Olympics only having sports games for esports, and I'm like, no, esports is quality. Yeah, well, same. Yeah, CS:GO and Fortnite.
I would say Fortnite.
They had a tournament like 2 weeks ago.
Bro, have you seen Twitter? Fa- FaceClones has recruited Rice Gum as a Fortnite player.
No.
He's funny, bro.
Yeah, there was.
Yeah, I feel like they tried to do too much too fast with the Overwatch League.
Yeah, with the Overwatch League, what they did was it was like, oh yeah, this is what they should have done. They should have put out one bit and see how the people reacted to it and built upon it. Because if they would have just put it out all straight away, people would just be like, oh, took it all in and just deaded the game, deaded like the league and everything.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
ESL. Um,
United y Optic.
I'm have to say like FaZe and Luminosity that they appear to be the strongest ones right now. Wait, who? Oh, I feel
Yeah,
like
I was gonna say Rise
the
Nation as well.
strongest competitors, like right now in the CS:GO scene, is G2 and Cloud9. Because G2 with like Kenny S, that's practically at a long range. He's unstoppable. Let's face that. But like, meanwhile, Cloud9's got like all these great players, and they did clutch the win. FaZe, and FaZe is like the strongest team in the world right now, I believe, for CS:GO. So we'll see. Yeah, they lost the first major of the year to Cloud9. That's why I say Cloud9's a bit better. Although there are rumors that Stewie 2K is resigning, so we'll just have to see how that plays.
Ooh, They're making everybody from like a different area shine, make their team like rise above anybody else in that like area. So
I heard rumors that apparently the new Call of Duty is gonna have like bullet drop, which could bring a new factor into sniping. So we'll just have to see how that all plays out when it drops. But then again, there's a lot of rumors floating around. Some are logical and some are just no. Like, there's a rumor that the campaign got axed. Yeah. But, like, if there is bullet drop, I'm excited to see how they execute that, because that would definitely make it more skill-based, not, like, just pick it up, quick scope, you know?
Yeah.
yeah,
We don't have
Hopefully-
emphasis.
But, like, another thing I'm actually, like, excited to see is what World War II is going to do with, like, the rest of its DLC. Because my friend, like, has found a new sniper in there, and he doesn't know what it's going to be, but there's, like, code for a new sniper. So we're just got to see what that is. It's going to be, like, is it going to be a ballista? Is it going to be a DSR? What's it going to be, you know?
yeah, like with the COD community, with Black Ops 4 coming out, with the bullet drop, like you say, or it's going to be, it won't be, we won't get lasered like with the sniper. Like with the sniper, it's just one, it's like a little laser. But now, because it's got bullet drop, you could be across the map. It would just hit there. It's basically trying to kill the sniper. Like
They could only
trying to
introduce a
finish
bullet
this.
drop in the hard. Another thing they could do is they could only put bullet drop in hardcore. So for like competitive, like just for like regular free for all, you could still like quick scope and hit trick shots and all that. But in hardcore, you take in
Yeah,
the drop.
but I'm afraid of trick shotting, bro. Trick shotting is dying.
Like the sniping. Right.
You stop. Or you could give off the cannon on Gustav.
I think. Yeah. If I can mention two of the Call of Duties, Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops 2, that's where trick shotting was at its peak, because there was high jumps, there was a clear map like Turbine that was good for trick shotting. Newtown Studio was good as well. All the maps could tie in Metro, I think it's called. I can't remember. No, that's in Black Ops 3. Sorry. I can't remember the other maps, but there was open, and there was field of maps where trick shot was at its peak. But now, because we've got closed the maps like Point Du Hoc,
Magma
yeah,
because you could just jump into the lava.
yeah,
And
Point
back
Du
and
Hoc,
back and back then it was fun because there was no hard standards. Now it's just you gotta do a knack. You gotta do 10 spins. Oh shit.
Yeah, I feel
yeah.
like it started dying when people came up with the knacks, and then World War II came out and it just ended.
The only reason it ended is because of the tight spaces like Pont du Hoc. You've got the trenches, that's shotgun, like machine gunners. You've got Gustav is for it is for sniping, but it's not for trick shotting, because you cannot. You only when you jump off one side, you've got that side only, because the Gustav is blocking everything else.
I'm also noticing like the big, strong trick shotting teams are actually starting to like move a little more trick shotting and like a little more towards sniping. Like FaZe's like newest sniper Testy is like probably one of the greatest snipers. Yet there's some great trick shotters and they're not paying attention to them. So I feel like now that like the big like the big clan is gone for trick shotting, this could be the end of it.
Yeah, I think it's just going to end. Nobody's going to be interested in it. It's going to die
Unless
off.
PO4 does something crazy.
Yeah. Well,
But I
the
think
unexpected.
it's not only the maps, it's just trick shotting in general has gotten more difficult because there's less time to do stuff, and then they took out a lot of like instant swaps because instant swapping isn't as easy as it used to be. It used to be really easy to
Yeah,
instant swap.
I
And
agree. I
it's not
agree.
that hard. It's hard now.
Yeah. But being
Yes.
said, the knifing community is also quite strong now too, so I'm kind of excited to see where that goes. And
I think it grew again as well because of these knives only. He got that certificate of World War II for getting Master Prestige with only knives. And I think because people got that, they're like, oh yeah, we want to do it as well. We want to become one of it, like him. So it's grown because of these knives only.
Also, I'm not talking about like crazy knifing, but I'm talking about like just like I'm not talking about like only going with the knife because now that's impossible because now they took it out as like an automatically included weapon. So what the crap? But I mean, like just like a cool trick shot or like a cool like clip with a knife. Something like XJ has been doing. They're like the OG knifing.
They end.
Yeah.
They end. They end. They close the clan.
Also, now that you mentioned trick shotting dying, I'm kind of like interested to see what's gonna happen to like the trick shots like Laserkin and Adapt, like what's gonna happen to them. Yeah, well, I mean, Adapt like still is quite active in the COD community, but Blaze is just gone. And
Okay,
they killed a civilian.
Obey and Red, they drop all the three shooters because they're now going towards competitive and content creators.
Splice. Simply because they're a home team. They've got quite a few teams, some really good teams. They won the CWL last I was watching that stream. It was pretty happy to watch, and they've got the League of Legends as well, which is a really strong team as well. But I think because they're expanding onto different games. They need to get stronger and stronger players just to face off against FaZe Optic, who are already on that game and already have experience on the game. So I don't know.
But also, I want to
The
point something
bunch of
out.
us as well.
Surging rise in like single player games that have a co-op option. So is there going to become a team that like produces co-op gameplay? Because that would be quite interesting to see. Yeah, or like Far Cry 5. Yeah, by the way, a little off topic, I found it tentatively introducing a squeaky gun for Far Cry 5. It's like a promotional item, and I'm like, Really? What's meta mean? Just out of curiosity. Just never heard that term. I think
It's concerned.
it's a double-edged sword in my opinion. Either Fortnite's gonna do something revolutionary and like become the first game to like surpass a really big title that was like untouchable, quote unquote, or something dumb, or they're gonna do something dumb and kill off the genre.
See, it's a little hard to say right now because it could be a game where, like, it could be a game where it could turn into a Call of Duty where you have to basically play to win or to buy to win, and they say right now it's cosmetical, but later it could turn into that way because then they could get really money hungry and they see, oh, hey, we shouldn't just make this free. We should make it where everybody has to pay for it. And if you want this, you need to spend this much money for it, which they're already starting to go in that direction with having to buy all these skins and look at the prices of the skins and stuff. They're really in that direction.
Also, I want to point out that right now, V-Bucks are actually up for consideration as a cryptocurrency. So they're making a killing off the profit, but the question is, will it stay for skins or will it really like new boosts that you have to pay for? Kind of like in COD.
It's a good thing that they added
XP boosts and all that.
It's a good thing that they added in the battle pass where you can earn some, but that's not enough.
I actually love the idea of the battle pass because it's essentially like 5 skins for like $10 or $25, which is really good.
Yeah. Also, with it being a real popular game, it's reached what they did was clever. It was like, oh right, we need to make something which is not as I would say, if I would say brutal as PUBG, but could be as good as PUBG with the cartoon effects as well.
Also, I want to ask the question of what's going to happen to the Save the World mode, because there's rumors that that's going to get axed in the near future when the game actually comes out, because they've been showing a less interest in it. I mean, there's been a patch recently, but if you've already had it for free, then will you still get it for free? Is my question.
If it's ever PUBG.
Hey, Blurry, but I also want to bring out something.
It's just a trend. It's gonna die soon.
Blurry, but I want to bring out something. The most I'll ever pay for a skin in Battle Royale years is $20 the max. Meanwhile, in PUBG, a stupid bandana goes for $100, so that's probably why they died. Yeah, but that was a holiday.
But it's good to have something different. Like, look at when Call of Duty peaked. Everyone was playing it. It was at its best, And then now Call of Duty's dying off, and just look at Halo. Halo is a great example of this right now. Okay, it was great. Everyone loved Halo 1, and then Halo 2, and then they made Halo Wars, which everyone hated, and then they made Halo 3, and then they made Halo 3 ODST, and then Halo Reach, and then that's where it peaked in Halo Reach and Halo 3, and it was great games. And then they never made it pay to win. You always had to play the game, and it was fun that way. But like
You gotta grind.
Fortnite, I think it peaking right now is a great thing. It's good. It's just the amount that it's talked about. It's not living up to the hype.
Yeah.
It'll eventually be
Die.
good. No, it'll eventually be greater than what it is. But it's not living up to its hype right now. And I
Yeah,
like
my
that every
opinion,
week of adding something. That's cool because look at other games. They wait up until like Destiny. They wait all the way up until their next expansion pass comes out, and then they release stuff. And
But
then it gets
but
really boring. And then at least with like Fortnite, you have something new every week.
but I think it's gonna die because it's just a trend. I mean, I'm boring. I'm bored of it. All my YouTube subscription feed is just Fortnite, 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 and I fucking hate that.
well, another thing is that will the speakers kill it? Because let's face it, Fortnite versus PUBG, one's meant for kids and one's meant for teenagers, and we can pretty clearly tell which is which.
Yeah, let's just say it like with PUBG, PUBG H1Z when it's all like real life. What Epic Games wanted to do was like, oh yeah, we want a cartoon game, we want this game, which can be the same as PUBG, better. And then but what they're doing, they had to hype it up hype it up. Oh yeah, Meteor's gonna hit. It's gonna hit
But
Tilted. That was just a hype. What kept going, and then what happened was people started saying rumors about the whole maps going, and then the new maps coming in. But what they needed to do was get it ready before they actually was going to do it, so they have it on there. And with like the new skins coming in,
Yeah,
the
but
new
currently now
plungers.
it's
Fortnite,
both getting axed because it's an unpopular location.
Fortnite in the start was gonna be a realistic game, but they changed it because of
Yeah,
PUBG.
yeah, because the PUBG tried suing them for trying to copy them, but what Epic Games have to realize is they can't go, oh yeah, new map, first
But
person. They
it
can't
is
go
hard
off
to
first
say.
person or new map. They
Right now
can't.
it's hard to say if it's going to be good or not, if it's going to if it's going to go either way.
But
Look how
also,
Minecraft was.
like,
You guys remember
Yeah, yeah,
Minecraft, how fun it used to be?
yeah.
And then once they started adding more stuff, it's like it just got boring and stupid, and it wasn't that little simple game anymore. Which Minecraft, I think, was made for like older people, like teenagers, 20s, 30s. Then it was just taken over by little kids, which made it even worse. And it got really annoying really fast.
yeah, like
But
one of the he's not wrong.
But back onto the topic, I think it's a pretty bad thing because if it's all unpopular, they're going to think, oh yeah, we can keep this going, keep it going. But if they keep adding and adding and adding stuff, it's just going to die down. It's just going to go. And it's going to be like a PUBG. It's going to just go back, oh yeah, it's going to be hyped up to this point. And then it's going to stay there for about a couple of weeks. It's going to peak there a couple of weeks. And then it's going to die.
it depends
It's going to flip.
because
But I
you don't
also
want to keep the same game the whole time. You do not want to keep the same game the whole time, like Destiny, for example. Yeah, you don't want to keep the same game. But then again, like you said, you don't want to add too much. But then again, it also depends on what you add.
But I also
So,
kind of want to ask the question: does PUBG have like a liable bias for suing Fortnite? Like, yes, they did say the game was inspired by PUBG, but I think the games are different enough that they can't actually get a feasible lawsuit out of it. Yeah, yeah, but I also want to ask the question: what's gonna like happen with when like Fortnite hits its peak? Will it just keep growing, or will it slowly die off and fade into the limelight?
if they had if they had first person mode, I'm out. I'm not playing the game anymore because they're
I
just
If they
mean,
had first
right
person,
now it's
they're
getting
popping on
boring.
PUBG.
So
It-
yeah,
yeah,
but
it's the
also
popping PUBG.
the fact that the meteor hasn't hit anywhere, but it's actually hitting random locations. So that could be like a hint towards like possibly like a certain location, like at the beginning of every game. Like you land there and you have like 2 minutes to loot up, get out. So there's like a sense of urgency if you land at those locations.
Mm-hmm.
And the more popular the location, the higher the percentage of it that it's gonna get hit. So like Wailing will have the lowest percentage, but Tilted will have the highest percentage. If you,
I mean, it's only time for it's only time for tell.
Well, well, real quick, it might also be. So you know how PUBG.
Mic lag.
Yeah,
Oh shit! I got you.
yeah,
1 second.
that's lag hard.
After he finishes what he
There we
says,
go. Okay.
let's get a final like a vote, whatever. Yes or no.
Can you guys hear me real quick?
Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna say. So you know how PUBG has red zones, right?
Yeah, that's
Mm.
I'm guessing that's basically what the meteors are.
Yeah. Red zone, you have to get in, get in, get your loot.
Also,
And
the
trying to make it
meteors
faster
kinda
gameplay.
started hitting like random locations at random times, somewhat like a red zone. Like I don't know if you guys have seen the clip of one hitting Tilted.
Mm.
No.
It's like some guy using the replay mode found a meteor like it went through Trump Tower, like it's like a big tower at Tilted Towers. Went through a building behind it, then stopped, and it just left like a path of destruction in its wake. So, could it be it was like it's like it hits like something big, or will it be it just like hits randomly? Like is my question.
Well, I noticed that in the game, it always targets forts. Every meteor always tries to target a fort.
Trying to make it a faster gameplay. That's what they're all trying to do.
Bad. Good.
Bad.
Good.
It's good for the time being.
What, Fortnite? Bad.
Yeah. Also, I want to point out that I might be a little biased because I mainly stream Fortnite, so.
Oh
Oof.
no. Oh no.
This one's
Oof.
I want to
exciting.
say, can I say, man, just to get out of the way? Can I say, man, just to get out of the way? Right. So, it was a holiday. It was August, and I was with my mates. I was goofing around, and there was a family, and there was a rubber duck like that came floating towards me because it was a little girl's, and I threw it back, and it hit the pair. This is how I got my name. This is weird. I hit the father, hit the mother, then hit the kid. I went, oh no, oh no! The security, the lifeguard looked at me like he was just about to murder me. And the way I got it was because how fast I swim and how I ducked down. I ducked down like a duck, so I go literally just straight down. Like I'm swimming straight, and I just go down. Like I've just hit a hole and just go. And that's how I got my name, just from throwing the duck at a family and running away. It's weird, but it's funny.
Oh, so we're talking about our usernames now.
Yes. I have two.
Mm.
Yeah, so my first one, like my one that was like when I was first getting into the clan scene was Vespa. I was watching Spaceballs, like a Star Wars, Star Trek knockoff comedy movie, and like the princess' name was Vespa. I was like, all right, if I just add two more A's onto it, no one's gonna know, and that's how I got my first gamer tag. And then error, like Vespa just wasn't working, so I had to think of something new. And like my full name is Ethan Thomas Dwyer, so if you think about it, Air has one letter from each of those things. I'm like, all right, there you go, I'm Air.
Decent.
Not the most exciting story, but yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, Ben. Well, Ben. Yeah. Mine is really simple. I got Obey from the clothing line, right? Really cheesy. And then Obey K. K stands a family name. For people who don't know, it's Kaipo, Hawaiian. Um, and then dope, just because I'm dope. Besides that too, but I'm dope, man.
Giggle.
Well, I just want to explain one more story, just one more, because I have a different my dragon gamer tag. So it's a weird story. It's like one of them stories. It's another weird one because I am weird myself. But I like dragons and known as not real, like the real, like a real, like massive, like big off dragon. They're known as not real. Only bearded dragons are like yeah. Anyways, I stay in my room like 24/7, like unless I need to go to school or to toilet, I'm in my room, and because it's just dark, and all I see is just this like phone light, and when I look up, I look like when one time my mates come in and it was a red screen, and it looked like I've just red all over me, and he went, "Ah, dragon," and just out of nowhere, and I looked at him, I went, "What?" And he went, "Oh no, bye," and walked off. It's weird, but it works.
Mm-mm.
You are so gay.
Yay! Oh wow.
Dude.
Probably. Let me just say one thing. We were friends at the time, and he changed his gamer tag, and I was in a party with one of my friends, and he joins the party and says, "Hey guys, I'm Katana in your pack now." I said, "Oh god." I said, "Why'd you put fact?" He said, "I couldn't put the E." Okay, all right.
Decent.
Do you know? Wait, do you wear glasses or no?
Yes, he. Yes, he
Yeah,
does. Yes, he
Myself.
does. He wears
it's
glasses.
blurry.
But you wear glasses. You still wear glasses, Lee.
It's all
My
good. Okay, I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna go back too far because I had one really bad one. The next one was racist.
Oh,
And then let's see. I think that one was racist. It had something about like titties in there or something like that. I don't remember.
it's something like
Honestly,
Anyway,
honestly, I thought he was gonna go back
so
and go when I was 12. I made this gamer tag because of this. I thought that was gonna happen, but it didn't work.
Okay, so we'll go not too far back. We'll go back a couple years. So I had Cure Ghost, capital C with a capital G. Me and one of my friends from a long time ago made a we had this little clan called Cure, which is kind of a couple of us, just messing around, playing games, whatever. And when I switched over to PlayStation, I wanted to keep that, but I didn't want to add any numbers to it. And I tried adding an underscore. I tried adding numbers to it. I got sick and tired of it, so I changed it. I went with Savage underscore Ghost 420, and okay. I don't know where I got Savage from. I said screw it. I'll throw an underscore in there. I kept Ghost. Yeah, that's right. But and then I don't know. I think one of you guys suggested 420, and that's how my name came to be. Yeah, I think so. Then I went further
420
on to
Nate
make.
Games.
Then we made a couple more accounts. So then I have like Cure underscore Ghost
Who the fuck is eating?
more. That's like
What?
that's let's see. That's from New Zealand. That's my New Zealand account. Then there's the EK Ghost with the dash. What other ones are there? I have quite a few actually, but you know.
Mine is simple. My last name.
Well, there you go. You really love talking about Fortnite, don't you?
Oh yeah, he does. You know damn well.
He's like, Fortnite, I love Fortnite.
Fortnite is cancer.
Well, he's just trying to shit.
Whoa.
No. Hell no.
Yes, then.
Hell
That's
no.
the rage.
Oh, I treat Sharon Roblox.
No,
Nah.
No.
no.
It's not big enough
only
yet.
in squads.
Nope. Nope.
Yeah.
I mean, see
Yeah.
the way that I see it, it's team versus team, and yeah, in Fortnite it is team versus team, but competitive is team versus team. But there's so many more teams. You can't fit that many people on stage. Like I don't know. I would rather go see like Rainbow or something on like an
Let me
esports.
explain my point. My point is bad. No, right? Simply because it's either for fun or is in a charitable way. Because people love to see Fortnite. Like Ninja, he raised 78,000 in one night just for charity, just for playing Fortnite. And I think it's good for a money raiser, but it's not good for competition. Like it's just going to be you not see how many teams play the actual game and are really good and really competitive. If they just keep their competitive side to themselves and not be on big stage, it won't be like, oh yeah, this Fortnite going to come to competitive. If it does come to competitive, I'd rather watch CS:GO and Rainbow Six Siege rather than Fortnite on a competitive live stage.
Yeah, see, I
But
mean, there's nothing to be competitive about. There's no level, there's no ranking system, there's nothing.
In my opinion,
Unlike Call of Duty, Rainbow, stuff like that. There's a ranking system. Feel good if you get
Look, I got a question. Are you gonna recruit some Rainbow Six players?
No.
So, in my opinion, I feel like yes, but only in squads because the last tournament was solos. And, well, I mean, Ninja got beat by a 14-year-old, so that's kind of cringy. So, yes, but only in squads and only, like, teams are allowed to compete, like, organized teams. So, like, the FaZe team, like, the Optic team, the Luminosity team, those are allowed to compete, but, like, no, like, solo tournaments, like, only squad tournaments. Hey, what, Blurry? Like, yeah, Blurry. Like, another way to do it, here's, like, my two answers to your question. A, they make it so, like, each team has a designated drop point. So, like, all right, you drop Tilted, you drop Salty, you two drop Tilted.
Yeah. And if you think about it, it doesn't get fair. Because what if
Or, like,
they force someone to
another
land Dusty, then someone gets tilted? Look how much loot they get compared to people in Dusty. Then people in Dusty are forced to go fight someone else, so they get that kind of loot.
Can I just explain another point? Just one. Right.
All right, I'm gonna say, like, one more thing.
Will I
Like,
just
the
say this? Ira,
is
there is one thing. It's against you. It's against you, right? You saying Ninja got beat by some 14-year-old, right?
yeah.
What big of a deal? What big of a deal? It's a 14-year-old. He might be good at Fortnite. He might be the next. Might be the next Ninja. Might be Ninja 3.2. At least he's learning, and it's all going towards charity. There's no big of a deal. If it was in competitive, I would have been like, Ninja, what are you doing? You're retarded.
Okay, yeah, but like,
Charity.
what I'm gonna say is, like, the way they could fit 100 people on stage is, like, build, like, the stage that's, like, at, like, the sides, so you can fit, like, tables of 4 on there, and then, like, that's how you do it.
Wait, I mean, how you could organize it is do it like how it is at MLG Anaheim. You have all the open brackets playing, and then you can go walk around and watch them play.
Hey, stop rubbing my mic, you furry annoyance. Sorry, go on.
It's-
You could also just do something like CS Summit. Like, we get, like,
Or we can just admit the fact that it shouldn't be a tournament type of game.
Yeah. I'm
We
down.
can just accept the fact. It's just another Paragon, bro. I'm telling you.
Potential.
Good. No, I'm joking. Bad.
Good recreational,
Cancel.
competitive
Bad.
wise, that's a
Bad.
no
Bad.
go.
No, bad.
If they can execute it properly.
Cancel.
Oh no.
Great.
Hell no. Yes.
Yes, this should
Yeah.
never have been
I mean,
supply drops.
I haven't bought a single one yet, so I mean,
For example, like, real fast, I bought like $800 worth of BO3 stuff back in like 2 years ago,
Oof.
and like I got a bunch of good stuff. But like, if I did that today, I'd probably get like 2 weapons, and I'm like, no, like, where'd it go wrong?
Yeah.
Yeah, but another thing I want to point out is that IW kind of had a good idea with the salvage system. Like, if you wanted a gun, you could just like open drops, get the currency, and then get that gun. It was guaranteed to save up for it.
See, you got a lot of supply drops too. You could earn supply drops in almost every single game you played in.
Yeah. Also, if you bought the season pass, every you would get a common supply drop. So
Yeah, they tried making it as supply drops. Oh yeah, we'll get decent amount of supply drops, but you're guaranteed to get absolutely jack shit. And then there was like, oh yeah, you want some skins, you want some credits. So yeah, let's put Twitch Prime into there because they know a load of people love Twitch. They love watching Ninja. Dr. Looper had his talking to them, was like, yeah, let's do this Twitch Prime, yeah, because everybody will fucking like that. And then yeah, it just all just went to shit.
like it should act like Twitch Prime, like deluxe stuff. Infinity Ward killed one. Yeah. We start off.
Yeah, we started with 11. I think we started with like 8, and then we went up with. Was I'll start with the normal.
Yeah. Contracts.
Yeah,
Okay, but
like
I kind of feel like Black Ops 3 had it right, where you couldn't get variation, but you get new guns. So I feel like if they do that again in BO4, that would be pretty interesting. How about, or like, another thing they could do is like, they axe like the variations in the new guns, and they make like skins and like variations for like the existing guns with like a little bit more damage, but not a lot compared to the original. Yeah, but also AW had extra guns that you could pay to win, technically. So yeah, or you could just quick scope the guy.
like when you've got all the guns, like on it, Black Ops 3, there was like, oh yeah, new weapons. You can get all these new stuff. You got the katana, you got the baseball bat, everything like that. But then when in World War Two, you got the variations and you've got new weapons. So say if you find your perfect weapon, MP40, MP40 PPSH, you've got variations to make that gun look cool. So say if you get like my favorite sniper, to be honest, is the Springfield M1903. And with the variations I've got, there was like it's good because you don't want to be stuck with the same old sniper. Or sniper this. Yeah, I've got this sniper. It's just original. What they tried doing was like, oh yeah, let's hype it up. Let's give them some new skins that make the sniper look authentic. And with Black Ops 3, they're just like new weapon, new weapon, new weapon, new weapon. Hyped up. Unlock any weapon. Mm-hmm. Token. Yeah. Yeah. Then that's
If
why
you
there's
snipe them, I just want to say, if you snipe on BO3, respect.
yeah,
I
but
mean, supply drops are pretty much a kind of a bad idea. I mean, it's okay, but like the prices start to get a little absurd. Because like
I'm kind of in the middle, honestly, because like on one hand they're great because like if you want it, like give them business, I guess, so they can come out new content. But at the same time, it drives people away from the game.
yeah, and the percentage of getting something you actually, whether you buy them or buying them and opening them, and then like I used to watch a lot of Jeff, and I mean a lot of Jeff, and I remember he opened up a couple of supply drops. He spent a lot of money trying to get like new snipers and stuff, and he couldn't even get it. He was getting duplicates of other weapons, and it's like, and see, a lot of that happened to me too. I'd get some duplicates of weapons I already had, or I'd get a melee weapon. That was it. It's like you had
Yeah,
a high chance of getting a really terrible weapon and a low chance of getting a really good weapon. So I got the Rift E9 like 2 times, and then it was bad. They could have maybe upped it a little bit because I played like 2 months of AW and got the Speakeasy, and I was fun. It was fine with it. It was fun. It was okay. Almost everybody was getting good weapons, and it just made the game fun. But and it's like everyone else has good weapons, and you're stuck with nothing. And this is where I really don't like supply drops. People who make a lot of money can go and spend, say if they want to spend like $500 on supply drops, and I'm over here broke, and I can't even spend $2. So
yeah,
I
or
yeah,
mean,
like
it's pretty stupid.
another thing I feel like they should do is like if you have a certain gun, get them into a lobby where like other people have that gun, so it's not like so unbalanced.
Yeah, and I mean they made
um,
every DLC gun just like to the point where the normal guns could barely even take them on.
Yeah.
So I mean, at least make it balanced.
yeah. With
Yeah,
like the
you
crowd,
can make them just a little bit more overpowered, not so much to the point where I can't even kill someone if they have an AN-94 and I have a Vespa,
yeah,
and it's
yeah. With the credits as well. BO3, yeah, the credits. It was like, oh yeah, you got duplicates. You'd sell them, but then you do them points will go to another crate, to another crate, to another crate. Whereas World War Two, there was like, oh, you get duplicate, you get armor credits. They can go towards contracts. They can go towards new
yeah,
weapons. They can
yeah,
go towards new variants. They can go towards new costumes, make it look look cool. But that's what I like about it. Because in BO3, I was just stuck with just duplicate, another supply job. Oh yeah, another supply job. Oh, I hate my life. Whereas in World War Two, it was like, oh, you got armor credits, save up to get this variant of the weapon which you like, to this costume, and they have a variant, they have a contractor, they have a in the quartermaster. You have the collections. You have the collection for every weapon, at least one variant. So you get to at least have one variant and
Yeah.
at least look cool instead of just putting it towards. Oh yeah, another supply job. You got another supply job. Oh yeah, I'll look at you. It's not
Yeah.
good. I don't like it.
So my opinion, like I like them, but I feel like the option to like buy them should be axed. Swag. He was a CS:GO prodigy, but then he was banned for match fixing, and we just haven't really heard from him since. Yeah, I feel also Blues kind of disappeared.
Zimmer as well. Yeah, I mean, he's a lot into the FIFA. And every time I say, "Oh yeah, it's FIFA," because I follow him on Twitter. FIFA. Oh, okay, FIFA. Fair enough. But in the snipering kind of, yeah, I don't know.
Also technically
Face pressing.
Blaziken and Adapt. Like they got a silent death. Yeah, we hear from Blaziken, but
What
like
happened to Fakey? What happened to Fakey?
he left the scene like 2 years ago.
But still, like,
My theory is that he just got like fed up with the clan and just decided to give himself a silent death in the limelight. Yeah.
He'll be there
Also, I
sometime.
feel like for like
He'll be good.
Rain, Blaziken, and Adapt, he didn't really stand a chance because he was another like a vlogger type. He was more like a quiet, keep to himself kind of guy, and that was kind of contributing to his death. Yeah. Yeah, another sniper I feel like not a lot anymore is Kitty.
Please playing Fortnite.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially Gwent.
Playing Fortnite.
Just love
Yeah.
Agony.
And the irony is that he left face because they don't play COD, and she goes to red to play Fortnite.
Yeah, but like, also Carl was a huge trick shotter too. But like, also I feel like some of the guys were mentioning like Blaziken and Adapt, like they've been like more taking over by like their vlogging fame, and they're starting to lean more towards that. Like Rug, if you like go back and look at some of his old clips, was godly, but now he's like building my hamster's dream cage kind of shit, you know.
Yeah, Carlo as well. Carlo, he's like because as you said, it was earlier on in the podcast was talking about Trickshot being dead, and he was after he went. Oh, I bet he was thinking in his mind, oh, Trickshot's going to die. Oh, that means me. I'm going to die. I'm going to die on YouTube. I'm not going to be famous. I'm not going to be one of them up there. So he was like, right, what should I turn to? And looked, and Fortnite was in the mare. He was like, right, Fortnite, and just Fortnite, just to get himself up again, and then just start. He might. We never know. It's really like low chance he will, but come back to trick shotting, which I think's he's going to die. BO4, sorry. I think it's going to die. BO4. It's going to be like, yep, BO4 dead. No more trick shotting.
Yeah. Dare is practically dead now. I mean, they've introduced 2 battle royale teams, so it's already starting to lean away from sniping.
Well, if Trey Shotton is gonna die, goodbye to me.
Yeah. Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, but I mean, it also goes back to Call of Duty dying off. You know,
Yeah, I'm just gonna say this now. I feel like Infinity Ward killed what they started. Like it's like they started to kill it with Ghost, and then they
But
stuck
the
stuck knife through the
Infinity
hell with
War
Infinite
now
Warfare.
is the new Infinity War. It's not the old Infinity War. The old Infinite
Yeah.
War is making Titanfall.
Well, I guess like now I just have to see what happens with BO4 and will this be the game to bring it back?
No,
Nope. Yeah.
I
I
mean, I
feel like
grew up playing COD.
one thing that like we'll have to save COD be the originals. High Rise, Intervention, Ballista, Studio. Like those kinds of maps. Bring those back. We enjoyed those maps. Like stop adding these new features. We don't care about like the wall running and all this other crap. We just want to have good old fashioned fun like in the old days.
Yeah, but
no,
you're talking about two
no,
different
because
companies. You're talking about two different companies.
and
They're not gonna take a Treyarch map and put it in a Sledgehammer game.
and
You know?
big and no, because then it's gonna be repetitive.
Or bring COD Online to the US. That's like a combination of the Modern Warfare and the Black Ops series.
Yeah. You know, I spent almost all my time playing. I still get sad thinking back. You know, when Halo Reach was in its prime, it was such a great game. I played it. I think it came out 2009, and
Yeah.
I played it so much 2009, 2010. Man, when I wasn't playing Call of Duty, I was playing Halo Reach. I got really high in levels because you know that game was fun. It was super fun. But you know, after Halo 4 came out, and then it just kind of took away from the game, and then like now Halo 5, and I mean, a lot to what has to do
Honestly,
with it
like
is like my
I got
console.
like around
But
Advanced
still,
Warfare. So I wasn't like around like back when like 2 was out. Like I wasn't playing back then. But like it has been sad to see the series slowly die, I will say. The Untouchable Giant has become the scrawny nerd on the playground, essentially. I think we're all good to wrap it up.
Yeah, decent.
Yeah, I think we can wrap it up like safe sex and get out of here.
Remember, kids. Remember, kids. If a stranger offers candy, there's more in his van.
Subscribe.
You better follow me, boy.
jet like, hey son, you been killing it. Straight off the PJ, I'm right to the dealer shit. Then I'm back killing shit, that's on my willing spit. That's on my Smith and one step back, that bitch might just get you a $40 in a day. That ain't enough for my bae. I need a house in the hills with a lake. Like, then where the fuck do you stay? Ayy, water dancing on my wrist. Big body with a sis, y'all.